Now at the plate, he comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
This season, real prize to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
From the stretch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw won't get him.
Now he's in there. He's safe.
So striding in, Trevor Story. And the Rockies trying to hang even more damage on the scoreboard in the opening frame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike one. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, I don't think this team can rest on its laurels right here. I know they've won 6 out of their last 9 ball games, but they come.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone.
That's what I want from you, Trevor Story. That's what I want from you. 3-run home run.
So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year, and it's now 5-3.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning, let's get it started early with a homer.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Freeman.
Danny Freeman.
Hey, let's go now. You got this.
He's set. Here it comes.
Back
up the middle and in for a base hit.
Find the ball.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
Good long play. Come on, right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's on his horse. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And that'll plate the run from second base, and the lead is 3 now at 6-3. David Dahl to the plate now. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And this will score this a 7-3 game now.
Tacos.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle.
Up next for Minnesota, Luis Arias. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 0-1. There goes Buxton. Hard on the ground at third. Right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Striding in for the Rockies, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Into the box now, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Trevor Story will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Throw over to the bag. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Standing in, Danny Freeman. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
Freeman.
From the belt, the pitch.
Get up, bro.
Lined into right, a base hit.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Look at him jump all over that first pitch, using aggression to get himself a knock through the right side.
Tyler Duffy answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
Oh, then. Okay.
Come on now.
He
Put her in
comes
play.
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, break out the tape measure.
Grand
That
slam.
one is long gone. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. His 2nd of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what
The next twin up, Eddie Rosario, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his game right here. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Hey, a nice win for them all around. And an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
13-7 is how this one ends. The Colorado Rockies, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Tarek Skubal earns win number 4 on the season. Devin Smeltzer allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Minnesota Twins and the Colorado Rockies. 2 of the best starters around do battle next.
Oof. This matchup.
German Marquez gets the start for Colorado in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Into the box now, Danny Freeman. first shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only this guy just hit on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage. So he's up there.
I lead the league in everything.
At the plate, Danny Freeman. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of...
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Solo shot to right center. So his remarkable season continues, and the Rocks have made this a 3-2 game. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Stepping up now, Danny Freeman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed and swinging.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they take the lead 4-3. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You have heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Ready to begin the 8th. Striding in once again, Mitch Garver. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Story shading to his right. He's got it one away. Digging in and looking for more, Danny Freeman. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. Solo shot to right center, and it's now a one-run ball game.
Well, talk about having a day. 3 home runs in one game. We've heard about the hat trick in hockey, but it's awfully hard to do that in a baseball game. Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
6-4, the outcome today. The Colorado Rockies get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Justin Wilson earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Chris Davinsky earns the save out of the bullpen, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 6 runs on 12 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Twins, 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 11 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Colorado Rockies. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Jon Gray will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
At the plate, Danny Freeman. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. Solo shot to right center. So his remarkable season continues, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year.
What a homer. 470 feet.
Stepping into the box, Danny Freeman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, his second of the game, and the Rockies are opening things up now. It's a 5-0 ball game.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
Stepping up to the plate, Danny Freeman, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. The relay, and it's in time. He's out at second as a good relay gets. Danny Freeman will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed.
Hey, here we go. Come on, here we go.
Here comes the first pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Colorado Rockies. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Pablo Lopez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Man, this guy was really rock solid in his last one. 8 solid innings in his last start to pick up the win. We'll see if he can keep it going and make it 2 really good starts in a row.
Up next from Miami, Harold Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Popped up. Freeman moving to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Danny Freeman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Stay out,
Here you go.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it.
Come on, beat it out, beat it out, beat
Throw
it
to
out.
first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Sandy Alcantara.
22. Sandy Alcantara.
They're down the line at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Marte. Boom goes the dynamite. So it's a solo shot to dead center. So his remarkable season continues, and it's a 5-3 game now. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Danny Freeman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now, Danny Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly.
Go, dig,
and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 11-5 the final tally in this one. The Fish put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board.
Here now is our
afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Digging in, Danny Freeman. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Freeman.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And that's the second out. Leading off the inning, Danny Freeman. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Your attention, please.
Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. A tag, and he's out as he can't get... Digging in to try it again, Brian Anderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box.
So coming to the plate, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
David Dahl to the plate now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Clutch up, drive him in for us. Let's go, baby.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up. Hey, clutch up. Your turn right here.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Julio Teheran gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Teheran has hurled more than 1,700 innings in the majors during his career and has an ERA just under 4, a respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, keep swinging that hot bat, huh?
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boom goes the dynamite. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. So his remarkable season continues as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Ready to take his hacks again, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
New inning set to get underway. Now batting, Danny Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Danny Freeman will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you
Come on,
back
let
to
one
the
fly here,
very
let's go.
first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Lifted in the air to center field.
Go hard.
Titus will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Colorado jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Tarek Skubal earns his 5th winner of the year. Chris Davinsky records the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals. Marquee hurlers are on tap in this one, and it's coming your way next. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Standing in, Danny Freeman. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So it's a solo shot to dead center. So his remarkable season continues, and the Rockies are out to a 1-0 lead.
Kobe.
So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year.
You don't say. What a fucking year.
Victor Robles digging in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Victor.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this.
Fuck the Nats.
Coming to the plate now, Danny Freeman. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Castro's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Starlin Castro. Previous history with German Marquez. 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. This one's down to third. A play at the plate. And they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Danny Freeman will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Right here. I'm out. All right, let's go. Come on. This is you. This is you.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. See you later. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead.
Damn. 90 home runs.
Time.
Not even out of
he gets
junior?
A pitch to handle. You have heard,
You
that,
heard that
before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number. Ready to take his hacks again, Danny Freeman, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1.
Those are the ones you remember right there, Dan. That's his 4th RBI of the night, and that doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season.
And you know, as a pitcher, you see what this guy's been doing. You know, he's having a good night. He's a tough guy, and he's a tough guy to pitch around. Some nights you just have to tip your cap. A pretty good night. 4 ribbies in this one here.
The batter, the left fielder,
David Dahl to the plate now. Swung on and
Oh, that's
crushed.
gone.
Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
And now for Washington, Victor Robles. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
One's down to third. To second for one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Digging in once again, Danny Freeman. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Freeman.
Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Castro.
Come on, run it,
Throw
run
on to
it,
first
run
for
it.
the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Rockies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. German Marquez earned his 9th win of the year, striking out 12 in the process. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 9 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals. Stay tuned for Nationals baseball next. Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
All the way back from Tommy John surgery, this guy's a really good pitcher. There are a lot of teams in baseball that would love to have him in their rotation. Not an overpowering fastball, but a good one. 89 to 93 miles an hour slider, without a doubt his best off-speed pitch. And if he's throwing strikes with that slider, look out. He can shut any team down.
Danny Freeman.
Hey, stay hot now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down and the inning continues. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there, not putting his head down, being over aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
All right, looking for your pitch here. Let's go. Let's go.
Nah, would have been safe, but the run on first stayed. So I'm on first.
He's set and the pitch. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy. Right guy, right spot.
Like you can. Let's go.
Here's the 0-2.
Nope.
And a good 2-strike
Good
pitch, but he
eye,
misses
good
high,
eye.
1
Way
and
to
2.
watch that
So
ball
let's
go
take
by.
a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Rockies have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Ready for another chance? Danny Freeman. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Now batting, shortstop.
Hey, let's go. Put a charge into one right here. Let's go.
Trevor Story steps in now.
Nope.
As the
Ball
first
1.
pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Come on, guy. Get
The
your pitch
1-0
up there.
delivery. And he
Good
just
eye.
misses
Attaboy.
inside with the fastball there.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh? Let's go, kid.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
The 3-0 pitch.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Helm at second, Freeman at first, 2 out in the inning.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Grip it and rip it.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So the bases are loaded here, 2 men gone, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl.
All right, here we go. Let's go. Come on.
From the stretch.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Oh, baby, see you drive it.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
Ball 1.
Two out, bases loaded. Two and one to David Dahl.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 and 2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Let's go, big dog.
The 2-2. Ball 3. 3 and 2 now.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Right side hit hard, and that's through into right field for a base hit, and they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
No one better. Come on.
Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
No one better. Start it up.
Hey, see you drive it. Let's go, big dog.
0-1, here it comes. Looking at his lifetime numbers, McMahon has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Now the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. Rockies lead it 5-0. Settling in now, Danny Freeman. He singled his last time up.
Danny Freeman.
First delivery to him on the way. The high fastball is in there.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Gloved by Arenado. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in now for the Nats, Carter Kieboom. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-2. Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single. So striding forward now, Danny Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Right here.
Yeah, Matty expects last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Robles is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 7-0.
Well, this ends up being a sac fly, but you gotta love the effort out there. Sacrificed his body to make that catch, and I'll tell you, that didn't feel good. Probably safe.
Into the box, Trace Barrera, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. Freeman has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Nationals leave 1. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. At the plate, Danny Freeman.
The third baseman, Danny Freeman.
First offering on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. Arenado's got it on the first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Now at the plate, Trace Barrera. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-2. Hot shot to third. And there's out number 2. Victor Robles digging in now.
Leading up.
The windup and the 0-1.
The center fielder.
Popped him up. Story is there.
I got it.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
8-3 is today's final. Colorado put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. John Gray gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 8 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 17 men on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 22 minutes. Our paid attendance at Nationals Park this afternoon, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.